Yo, what's good with it, y'all? What's good with it? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Man, y'all already know what time it is, man. We back with another one. We're not gonna be in here too long, but we definitely gonna cook on a few things, man. So making sure audio right. I should be loud and clear on my end, man. I see everything working right. Make sure this is going good too. I think we good to go. We good to go. What's good with the G5? Appreciate you being that man was the first one in the building, right on time, man. Right on time. Appreciate you sliding through this joint, bro. A lot to cover, a lot to talk about, man. It's a lot that's going on in the league right now. Definitely going crazy. Breaking news right off the bat, man. Darvin Ham being let go by the Lakers. Am I surprised by this? Absolutely not, bro. I'm not surprised by it one bit. Reason being, I'm not surprised by it is, I mean, when you own a team with LeBron, when you own a team with LeBron, man, you got 2 years in order for you to do one or two things: win a championship or get to the NBA Finals. If you don't do neither one of them things, and you get in a first round or a second round exit, if you only make the conference finals, and your job is already in question. They're gonna put you in a hot seat immediately. It ain't no hesitation, no waiting, no beating around the bush, no waiting to see if something gonna change. Like, nah, they not having it. It's odd because obviously a lot of people are gonna blame LeBron and say, you know what I'm saying, he was the driving force behind it. He the reason why it didn't pan out, or you know what I mean. He gonna be the catalyst of them saying he the reason for it, right? And rightfully so. And most likely it is. You know what I mean? Like he's only had one coach that you can literally say that he had a coach that was willing to step up to the reign and not be afraid to tell him what it is or tell him what it ain't or step to him in some kind of way. And that was Ty Lue. Everybody else been a stepping stone to some degree, man. They ain't had the balls to be able to kind of hold that man accountable, or he giving them that kind of highest grade of respect and things like that. And we seen again, it was one and done or two and done. You know what I mean? It's what yeah, and even in Miami, you know what I mean, with how he tried to get Coach Spo up out of there. Pat Riley was like, nah, this is my organization, this is my team, this is what I want to do, how I want to do it. You hold no weight around here, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. So once that happened, bro, LeBron was like, oh yeah, all right, well, let me go ahead and you know what I'm saying, do what I gotta do here, and I'm gonna dip back off to Cleveland where he got full power and control over everything. What's good with the 88? Appreciate you coming through. He said, Ham, you were fired in the Vince McMahon voice. Yeah, bro. I'll take it a step further and worse, man. He pulled that Donald Trump junk. You know what I'm saying? When he had, I forgot what was the Apprentice, and he was like, "You're fired." Like he didn't use one finger, you're fired, like with the hand. So that's how it is, man. It's unfortunate. You never want to call for somebody's job, but I mean the writing was on the wall, bro. To get bounced out by the same team, you know what I'm saying, 2 consecutive years in a row, and this time around they gentlemen sweep your ass when you should have been up in that series, but again, man, it boils down to coaching as well. But you know, the coach ain't out there playing, but coaching is a part of it. And I also feel coaching is the easiest scapegoat to go to, especially again when you're on a team that got a LeBron James in it. We all know that his window of time is if it ain't closed, it's closing quick. You know what I mean? So they not gonna play around with that. But again, like I said, man, Darvin Ham lost that locker room midway through, or never had the locker room, I should say. So this comes to no surprise to me. You know what I mean? No surprise at all. 88 said, "Do you think LeBron is going to the Knicks?" Um, nah, I don't think so, bro. I honestly think if he go to the Knicks, people gonna eviscerate that man's legacy in a way where they saying he clearly chasing the hotter teams and this, that, and the third. You know how that whole narrative gonna go. I think he'll stay in LA just because he got businesses there. You know, so that's his statute of home or where he at, things of that nature. I think he gonna stay. I think he gonna stay. Cuban, what's good with it, bro? What's good with it, Daniel Barry? Salute to you, man. Appreciate you stopping through. Cuban said, I think they should make Brian player coach like they did Bill Russell. Hey man, y'all thought LeBron was already grand and losing hair. Now they make that man player coach, bro. He gonna walk out this joint with more grades than George W. Bush. He ain't gonna do it. ain't no way. He ain't gonna do it, man. Daniel Berry said LeBron, Kyrie, AD running back. Nah, man. Kyrie gonna be locked up with the Mavs, bro. He like what's going on down there. He like how he being treated. He like the team he playing with. He like Luka. He like Mark Cuban. I would be absolutely shocked if Kyrie left that situation. I'd be shocked, bro. Like crazy shocked. Daniel Bear said finally they did it. Yeah. What's good with ATX? Appreciate you sliding through this joint, bro. Appreciate you sliding through. Um, yeah, man. I'm not surprised by it whatsoever that he got fired. You can see it coming a mile away. You can see it coming a mile away why he got let go, man. Like I said, he never had control of the locker room. Any team LeBron has been on, I mean, he's had control over the locker room, except for again the Heat. And what's good with a quick? Appreciate you sliding through this joint. Appreciate you sliding through. Except for the Heat, that's the only one where he didn't have control over that locker room. Obviously, again, Pat Riley had control over everything. And right under him was Coach Spo. And obviously, Coach Spo knew that Pat Riley had his back. He was 10 toes down for him. So he wasn't concerned nor worried about what's going to happen if his job is in jeopardy or anything like that. So for me, it was one of those things where he had job security to the fullest. He wasn't worried, concerned, or any of that. So with me, and then I guess the next one, I can say Ty Lue, even though they kind of had their little bit of, little button of the head type thing, but LeBron ultimately kind of gave that man I wouldn't say he backed down, but LeBron understood that Ty Lue was a coach that he respected. And when he got the level of respect, he gonna listen when he getting critiqued or yelled at and stuff like that. You know what I mean? We saw with Coach Vogel, we saw Mike Brown, we saw with David Blatt, we saw with Luke Walton. Like you saw the coaches that, he clearly kind of was a better coach than them to some degree, where he just, the respect just wasn't there. So he wasn't going to listen or there wasn't going to be these cryptic, LeBron type things. We all know what he do, the subliminals and all that type of stuff, man. We all know the type of stuff he do and how he be moving passive aggressive and stuff like that. So with a lot of that, you don't see those things. A lot of it, you see it with the coaches you don't respect. But this again comes to no surprise, man. Ain't no way in hell back-to-back years. First year you get swept, second year you get gentleman sweep. When realistically you should have either won this series or you still should be playing right now. It's ridiculous to have a double-digit lead in every single one of those games and you manage to only win one game. Absolutely. Like I don't even know what to say, bro. Like it's insane to me. Like how do you make that stuff up, man? It's hard. It's hard. Like I don't even know. But then you turn around, you know what I mean, and you look at it and you say, okay, if you fire Darvin Ham, and again, hopefully for him, man, I'm hoping he's on a different coaching staff as an assistant coach or something like that, because he's not a terrible coach. He's just not the right coach for this team. As weird or as messed up as that might sound, he's just not the right coach for this team. That's to truth be told. So hopefully he can definitely find himself back in the line, not being unemployed for too long or anything like that. Weirdly and oddly enough, again, the one person that had a coaching opportunity did amazing and just hasn't had no type of interest or anything afterwards has been Mark Jackson. And so for me, I'm still trying to dig that up and figure out, okay, what the hell is going on or what happened exactly to where this man is not getting opportunities. I'm confused. I'm trying to figure that part out. Like, what exactly did he do that was wrong where literally he not getting that type of respect? Like, I'm confused. Like, somebody got to shed some light for me. Somebody got to let me know why that is and why this man is it's not happening. I'm definitely confused by that, and I want to know. I wish I could have Mark Jackson on the show myself. Actually, I should try and tap into that to see if some people I might know him and availability and things of that nature. If we can get him on here, man, hear his words, hear it straight from the horse's mouth, and try to figure out from his perspective what's going on, man. Why is it that you haven't been able to get another opportunity as far as like coaching in the league, whether it be an assistant position or a potential lead head coaching position? What exactly is going on? We want to, or at least I want to know from my perspective. But again, man, so we're back on the Lakers as far as them out, shopping around for a new coach. Names being brought up that people bringing up and saying hot topics of. They're bringing up saying, what's my man name? Ty Lue, and the Clippers came out and shut that narrative down immediately, saying they're going to do everything within their power to ensure that they can, have Ty Lue on the squad as their head coach. Mark Cuban says Mark Jackson made a gay comment about someone in the franchise, and he got blackballed. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, we all make mistakes, but according to his faith, I ain't gonna speak too much about that part, but that's something that I think, a simple apology or something like that could be, that could be swept under the rug. We've seen worse. We've seen owners calling, people the N words and monkeys and all that kind of weird stuff. But yet you still find some of these players either around the league or involved with the league in some type of form or fashion, which is wild to me. But it is what it is. I guess there's some of them you cross a certain line. It mean more for that line than they do the others. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, man. So you got Ty Lue again. The Clippers came out and tried to shut that narrative down immediately, saying, "Hey, we're doing everything within our power to keep him here." Next one after that, I guess you could say right off the bat that this extremely surprised me that JJ Redick name was being brought up. I was like, "What the hell?" Like I ain't taking no shots at JJ Redick or anything like that, man. I understand he has a high basketball IQ. He played in the league for years. Extremely smart person. If I'm not mistaken, that's another Duke guy. Can we correct me if I'm wrong? JJ is a Duke guy as well. So he's been around been around the league for a while, was around some great coaches, great environments, winning coaches and things of that nature. So he knows his basketball, you know what I mean? But him as a head coach, I would find that extremely, extremely hard to look at him and say he's the head coach of the Lakers when you got, a couple players that's the same age, if not older. It's gonna be weird, man. I would think it'd be extremely weird, personally. I don't think that he would garner that same respect level and things of that nature. You know what I mean? Who else do we have, man? Those are kind of the main two in the running. So, but again, if I didn't look too much into this part, man. If Ty Lue is on the last year of his contract and he makes the decision he wants to step down from coach and go across to the other room and decide to put on that purple and gold instead of that white, red, and blue or whatever color the Clippers are. I don't know. I guess it depends on the night for them. But whatever color they is, if he decide he want to cross the room until, leave that single bed and get himself a king size bed, then like that's an option for him. You know what I mean? But I think the Clippers are gonna do everything they can to definitely hold him there, not hostage, but definitely hold him there as a coach and pray that he wants to, remain there. Who else we got? Some other notable names. There was one other name I was hearing about too, man. Damn. My man, Juwan Howard. But I think he actually just took a coaching job. And there was like two other people I could think of, again, that are kind of like passively potential candidates for coaching. I think it's gonna be tough to find someone that would be willing to step into this particular hot seat, man. Why would anyone want this Laker job and too much pressure? That's the thing though, Cuban. It's a lot of pressure, but man, if you win with that pressure, bro, you're gonna reap all the rewards. You're gonna get all the reward for it, like all the praise. People gonna be, giving you all type of credit for this, that, and the third. Like when you go to the Laker organization as a coach, right? And we'll just scratch LeBron out of the scenario of this. When you go there, it's championship or bust just because they've won 17 of them. So it's like the culture itself is a winning culture. Obviously there was a lull in years of when Kobe was kind of transitioning, post like getting into his retirement phase. He had an extremely young rookie team and things of that nature. Like there were some losing years in there. You know what I mean? And then LeBron come there, try it with the young guns. It didn't work out. He makes some trades happen and things of that nature, and boom, they win a championship. Okay, Lakers is right back in that conversation. It was championship or bust. You bring AD, you got LeBron, you got your others. It's championship or bust. Me personally, I think they should have kept that team together that they won the chip with. There's no reason to change anything, and they dropped the ball at its highest degree and highest level. They dropped the ball, but that's just what it is. It's gonna be a hot seat no matter what. So I think there's a few coaches that would be willing to do it. He said, Cuban said Frank Vogel won and they fired his ass quick. I think because he won, and then that following year it was just more so the perfect storm, perfect scenario. They won a championship. The next year they wasn't doing so hot. He wasn't making an adjustment. Once you lose the locker room with the LeBron-led team, you can kind of kiss your job goodbye. I mean, I don't know how else to kind of say it without really blaming him. But at the same time, man, you kind of have to like throw him in that boat of taking the responsibility of that as well. because we all know what he say go when it comes to the locker room. Again, on certain teams, that's what it means. He garners and holds that type of weight over decisions being made, whether it's roster or coaching, staffing decisions, things like that. We know that he has a big influence on those decisions to be made. And Frank Vogel just didn't fit into that plan. They won a chip, but then it's like if you watch it outside of that, it was all the signs were there that it wasn't going to last long. You know what I mean? So I wasn't surprised by that. wasn't taken aback or anything like that by it. It is what it is. Frank Vogel again now went over to the Suns, and we saw what happened with them. So it's like it's a testament in its own right, man. So I'm very curious to see who is going to be willing to step in and accept, what I'm saying, this potential position. I'm very curious to see. Like I said, I think if the Clippers tonight's game is definitely gonna be a big factor as far as a decision being made, man. If they lose this game and they get bounced out in the first round, it's gonna be tough. Clippers are gonna have some decisions to make. You know what I mean? You got again the Kawhi that's dealing with injuries at the wrong time of the year. Paul George is battling through it, but coming up short. James Harden doing what James Harden does in the postseason, man. We know he's absolutely not reliable in the postseason. And then you got Russell Westbrook, again, who, when given the moments and stuff, he's gonna give you a little bit of everything, the bad and the good. You know what I mean? So you sitting and you looking at it like, okay, like what's really happening? You know what I mean? Like you looking at the whole situation of it of who do we keep, who goes, what roster changes can we make? Does Ty Lue still have control over the locker room? Is it time to go ahead and move on from this experiment of Kawhi, PG, that 1-2 tandem that hasn't mounted to anything type thing. So it's like decisions. It's going to be some tough decisions to be made, man, for that Clippers organization. Y'all trust and believe. There's going to be some changes quick. There's going to be some changes coming from it. There's going to be some changes. Whether it's going to be coaching or you're going to see some roster movement. When y'all keep seeing, as I showed y'all in my video, man, when you got not David Black, I'm sitting here tripping. When you got Steve Ballmer face be it showing the way it is, man, it's going to be some changes coming, man. Steve Ballmer ain't a billionaire for no reason. He ain't going to keep throwing money down the pipeline and hoping and praying next year, oh, we're going to be this, we're going to do that. Nah, Steve Ballmer going to make some changes. Y'all better believe that. The Clippers lose tonight and they lose to the Mavs again. No shot. No, we're not taking no credit from the Mavs. They're a hell of a team. They led by two dynamic scoring guards that we have in the NBA as of right now, Kyrie and Luka. If the Clippers lose, there's gonna be some changes, bro. There's changes are coming quick. Trust me when I tell you that. They might be, again, they coming out saying we're gonna do everything in our power to keep Ty Lue in this situation with the Clippers organization, yada yada yada. Let them lose tonight and they be a blowout. I promise you. Kawhi gone, Paul George gone, James Harden gone. It's gonna be one of them. One of them is gonna be gone, or two of them. Because in the biggest moments, Kawhi hasn't been there. Biggest moments, PG is just kind of playing through it. And like I said, man, James Harden does what James Harden does in the postseason. 7 points. Yeah. We've seen it. We've seen him flame out time and time and again, man. So his track record speaks for itself. It is says, well, Westbrook going to be gone. Yeah, that's the other part where I honestly think they might keep him just because the type of energy he brings to when he's out on the court, the energy he brings, the tenacity he plays with, and his, just how he carries himself, bro. I think they might keep him just based off of that perspective of it. Especially him coming off the bench, like look at what he's done in the bench role for them, bro. He's been legitimately like exactly everything they needed from a bench coming off the bench perspective. Now, outside of that, as far as like the starting guard and stuff, like they can say maybe yay or nay. I think Russ coming off the bench has helped him a little bit and rejuvenating his career because it's allowed him to see the flow of the game. He hasn't had to start and then try to figure it out. There ain't too much thinking involved. You know what I'm saying? When you're coming off the bench, you're getting to see how the flow of the game is going. You're getting to see where you can pick your spots and things of that nature. But when you're starting, you're figuring it out as you're playing. And I think that's something that a lot of people kind of like overlooked when it came to Russ and the way how he plays the game, or why like him as a starter on certain teams, why it didn't truly pan out too much. Also, a lot of it, if we're being honest, man, is that it depends on the team that he's on. We saw when he was with OKC. I mean, they were saying Russell's like one of the greatest guards to ever play the game. But now it's like, he got traded. All the time he's been trading, things like that. He's been relegated to them saying, you know what I'm saying, like he's overrated or he's a player that's just balls to the wall and doesn't go nowhere and things like that. It's like, I mean, this league will turn on you quick, man. These fans will too, you know what I mean? But they overlook the fact that when you've been doing something good for so long, for so many years, they overlook all of that. They overlook the situation that you're on a team that is being narrative driven by a player that is one of those players where it's like everything he do is extremely cryptic and is looked at under a microscope. You know what I mean? So people don't keep that. They don't take that into account. They don't look at it that way. It is what it is, man. But I'm very curious to see who's going to take that Lakers head coaching job. Was it a good move for the Lakers to get rid of Darvin Ham? I hate to say it. I have to say, yeah. Again, he never had the locker room, so I can't say he lost the locker room. He never had it. So for me, it was like he didn't garner that same respect from this team, starting at the head of the snake, being LeBron James. Like he didn't have that respect from him. You know what I'm saying? LeBron like gave him a Timu version type endorsement of saying this is the coach of this is the coach of this team. You know what I mean? It wasn't something that was like stamped of approval, 100% authentic type thing. You know what I mean? That's what you didn't see. So that's why he up out of there. I mean, no other way, no beating around the bush, no other way to look at it. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? 88 said, "Hey, laugh out loud. Did you see what Patrick Beverly did? Oh yeah, he threw the ball at that fan. Yeah, I was gonna cook on that part too, bro. I was gonna cook on that too. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and dive. I'm gonna segue right into it. I'm gonna skip over one part I wanted to talk about, and I'm gonna go to that part, and I'm gonna double back to the other one, man. Yeah, Pat Bev, man. His emotions get the best of him. We seen it, man. When he was with the Clippers, and the Suns bounced the Clippers up out of the playoffs, and he pushed Chris Paul in the back. Like my man's like he emotional, man. He makes some mistakes, but him pushing Chris Paul in the back. I mean, what suspension, maybe a fine. This throwing the ball to the fan, that's gonna be suspension, fine, and a lawsuit. That fan gonna sue his ass. Y'all mark my words. That's gonna be a civil suit. Trust, and I don't wish it, don't hope it. I don't want to put that out in the air or nothing like that. But we're in the day and age now where people are literally looking for any way for a quick buck. So if you got somebody that's trying to say you signed their jersey too hard, you gave them an abrasion on their back or something, they want a civil suit or they want some type of what is it? They want some type of form of payment for that to avoid, the legal route type thing. Like we living in that day, this time and age, man. And so for him, yeah, nah, it's tight on him. It's tight on him. That was a terrible decision to throw the ball that hard at the fan like that. Like, and then there was a female and one of them. You know what I mean? Like, it's a female and it's one of them. Like, yeah, bro. You might as well, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, open up the little piggy bank you got, and get ready to cash out because they gonna be saying you broke their nose, you dislocated their finger, they got emotional damage and PTSD from being scared of balls being thrown at them. It's gonna be a whole bunch of craziness, bro. Whole bunch of craziness, trust me. And that was in Indiana, yeah. Nah, Pat Bev messed up, man. Definitely messed up. But Tyrese Halliburton, he wasn't letting back, man. Tyrese said, "Come on, flip from above the rim." If y'all ain't familiar who that is, let me show y'all real quick, man. Some of y'all might not be familiar with who flip is from above the rim. So let me share that with y'all real quick so y'all can see who he talking about. Let me show y'all real quick, man. Show y'all real quick so y'all can see exactly who Tyrese Halliburton was calling Pat Bev, because Pat Bev said the same thing about Dame many years ago. But yeah, he said flip. I remember that movie. Yeah, bro. Let me show y'all exactly who. That's who he talking about right there. That's who he had the nerve. That's who, that's who he had the nerve right there. He had the nerve to say, you know what I mean? Let me see if I can blow this up for y'all real quick, man. Let me see real quick. See, hopefully, yeah, there we go. So let me see. Hopefully y'all can see this, man. Let me see real quick. Let me see real quick. Oh man. Let me see real quick. Y'all see that right there? Okay. I know y'all can see that, right? That's who he said. That's what he said. That's who Tyrese Halliburton said. Tyrese Halliburton said, he said, hey, come on, flip from above the rim. That's what he calling Pat Bev. In other words, he called him a bum. He called him a bum. He said, you're a bum that can hoop a little bit. He called him a bum. Hey, shout out to Bernie Mac, man. Rest in peace, bro. Rest in peace. But that's what Tyrese Halliburton said. That's what he said that Pat Bev was. Tyrese Halliburton taking shots, bro. He said he said Pat Bev was a bum because Pat Bev tried to call Dame a bum many years ago. And obviously under the bridge. But right now, Tyrese Halliburton is firing the shots off. You gotta remember. Pat Bev said, what else did he say? Let me see, man. I'm going off from memory, y'all. And I put it in my thumbnail. He said, if I gave you the ball for 41 minutes, you would have 10 assists also. Again, taking shots at Tyrese. So Tyrese Halliburton said, okay, you with the shenanigans and the tomfoolery? Okay, let's get to it then. Hey, that boy Tyrese Halliburton said, okay, you want to play them games? Let me handle business and let me go ahead and get you up out of the playoffs real quick. And then I'm gonna fire some shots. I'm gonna handle business first, then I'm gonna fire some shots. You know what I mean? So that's what Tyrese Halliburton did. He fired off a shot like that. He fired off a shot to let him know, okay, you want to play them type of games? Okay. Like, hey. But shout out to Tyrese Halliburton, shout out to Pat Bev, man, because Pat Bev came out and he came out and tweeted afterwards saying, hey, man, he handled business, you know what I'm saying? I gotta take it on the chin. Like, so shout out to him for understanding how it's gonna be and him going with it, man. He was no bad sport about it. He took it as how it was. And shout out to him, man. And that's what we need, bro. We need non-sensitive dudes in the league. We need dudes to be able to go out here and troll one another, go at it a little bit, and then be able to understand it's all love, man. We just talking basketball. We doing our thing. That's what we doing. You know what I mean? So again, shout out to them too, man. But yeah, that boy, that boy I was like, man, you can't do that, bro. He used your own words from many years ago. You can't do that. But and since we on Tyrese Halliburton and that boy, hey, they moved to the next round, but he ain't playing against no Bucks team that's playing, you know what I'm saying, missing Giannis, and you got a Dame out there that's on one, you know what I'm saying, one leg and things of that nature. That boy getting this Knicks team that's locked and loaded. I was gonna do that. Then I thought about it. I'm like, nah, I ain't trying to have you two going after me for doing it. But yeah, he got Mr. coming up right there, man. And that boy Jalen Brunson out there balling, and he got them boys right there with him. So it's gonna be hard business right now for the Pacers. They got a whole nother beast they gonna have to go and deal with. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. 88 Brunson is a dog, bro. Absolute doggy dog, man. Like that boy right there, that's a bad man. That's gonna be a hell of a matchup. But I got Pacers and I go Pacers or not Pacers. I got Knicks in 6, if not 5, bro. I got Knicks in 6, if not 5. I just feel like they match up extremely well, but I feel like the Knicks just got way more to it. What's good with it, AB? Appreciate you sliding through, bro. Appreciate you sliding through. Hope your Friday going well with you. I feel like the Knicks got more. They just got more. They got more in the arsenal. They got more on the table. They got more dog in them. I wouldn't say they fought tooth and nail with the Sixers, but they battle tested from a standpoint of you dealt with the team. Even though we know Joel Embiid was out there, wasn't 110%. You know what I mean? Hell, his face was working at 50% capacity. Half his body wasn't even working. A lot of people don't know, and that's no joke. He was dealing with some type of palsy. I think it's called Bill palsy, if I'm not mistaken. Like Joel Embiid was out there, bro, with half of his body not functioning the right way it's supposed to. People don't know that. That's wild to me. Shout out to Joel. He gave it a shot. He played through it. Trust the process. Hey, the process going to be the process in another year. And that it is what it is. But I expect the Knicks to go in there and handle business against this Pacers team, bro. Halliburton gonna do what he do, but I think for me, the Knicks got some dogs that's going to be able to deal with Halliburton as far as throwing different bodies and defenders at him, and they're going to get after it. They're going to absolutely get after it. You know what I mean? So I can't wait for that series to kick off and see it. Since it is going to be going into the semifinals, 88 said facts. He dealing with that disease. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. A lot of people think that I was trolling or might be thinking I'm trolling. I'm not trolling at all. He really is dealing with, and I want to say it's called Bill's palsy or Bill palsy. I can't remember exactly, but it's he dealing with something for real. My brother G5 said Brunson, DiVincenzo, and Hart, and they got OG Anunoby. Bro, they can throw Precious Achiuwa on him if they really want to, bro. They got bodies to throw at him. It's gonna be interesting. I can't wait to see it. And so speaking of, and since I'm talking about players, I'm gonna double back to this player because, yeah, bro, yeah, Bell's palsy. Okay, appreciate you, 88. Appreciate it. I couldn't remember what I knew it was something. Tobias Harris, man, 26 minutes and 0 points. He pulled a Klay Thompson. Biggest game where they needed him. And my man's hold on, man. We're gonna put him on Front Street. All right, Bernie, we're gonna let you, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna let you go ahead and rest in peace. Yeah, we're gonna put Tobias Harris on Front Street. My man Kendrick Perkins. Let me see if I can find this for y'all real quick. I had it on my thumbnail. Let me see. Got it. All right, y'all give me 1 second. Put this up for y'all real quick so y'all can see it. Put this up real quick so y'all can see this real quick. Yeah, Bell palsy. Yep. AB said he did that 3 playoffs in a row. Yep. AB was good, fam. Yep. Y'all give me 1 second. I'm gonna share this with y'all so y'all can see the exact quote that made me put that on my thumbnail that also had me laughing and spitting out water. I said, man, ain't no way, bruh. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Hey, the disrespect on this one. This is a joke that y'all probably would expect to hear from me. This is something that y'all probably would expect for me to say type thing. Like this man. That man Kendrick Perkins said he asked him if they wanted something from Chick-fil-A before the game, and he came back with a bag full of napkins and straws. Let me say that again for the people that probably ain't read it and probably just tuned in and didn't hear what I just said. Kendrick Perkins quote on Tobias Harris performance. He asked him if they wanted something from Chick-fil-A before the game, and he came back with a bag full of napkins and straws. Bruh. Bruh, like when I tell you, bro, that's like one of the jokes that y'all know I'll be firing off jokes for days, bro. Y'all know how I get down when it comes to this joke. That's some stuff I would say, bro. That's some stuff I would say. Why is that? Because ain't no way you the $100 million man, one of the max deals, one of the biggest contracts that Philly got, and you mean to tell me you can go over in a game that they need from you? Over. Klay Thompson got this work as well. I didn't give him no pass. I exercised him like he was a demon. You know what I mean? So he got the same kind of work. So Tobias Harris gonna get this work as well. We not giving no passes. You're not giving no passes. Even though you might look like J. Cole, you can't show drop a 7 minute drill. You can't drop a diss track one game and the next game, you know what I'm saying, you humbly backing out and apologizing. You can't be copping please, bro. Your team needed you. And you was a no-show. Absolute no-show. Like that's insane to me. Yeah, 88. That junk is wild, bro. That's wild. Like your team needed you, and you said, "Nah, I'm a humbly, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna watch from afar. I ain't gonna participate. I ain't gonna hand y'all a towel, a Gatorade, a water. I ain't gonna go out there and wipe out the perspiration on the court. I'm just gonna, you know what I mean? I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna take up a spot on the bench and I'm gonna go out there and steal 26 minutes from somebody else that could have did something. Like that's absurd to me, bro. Do I think Tobias Harris is out of Philly? Absolutely. I think the Philly faithful has been ripped off enough by this man I mean, what did they say? What was the last little thing from last year? They were saying, or was it early this year or last year? I'm going straight off the top of the dome when they said they wanted to trade this man for a pack of Skittles or some Amazon gift card. I can't remember. It was something wild, bro. Where they, matter of fact, let me see if I can find that junk, man. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see, man. Let me see. Let me see. See if I can track it down, man. Let me see. I'm gonna track this down for y'all and share this joint, man. Let me see if I can find this for y'all. And y'all make sure I hit that like button and sub to the channel, man. I'm gonna share this with y'all real quick too. I'm gonna pull this joint up so y'all can see. Y'all can see it. Shout out to Bleacher Bleacher Report for this as well. Um, yeah, man. As y'all see that, y'all see it right there. Y'all see it right there. Casual Sixers fans, they'll trade me for a crumble cookie. Hey, I bet your ass they will now. They'll trade you for some Martha cookies. They'll trade you for some State Fair cookies. They'll trade you for some goddamn blue pack of Chips Ahoy, them hard ass brick cookies. They'll trade you for a pack of them. The Sixers and it ain't casual fans, bro. No, it's all the fans. Casual, hardcore, lifelongers, ex-players, you know what I'm saying? The janitor, it don't matter, bro. Like, I hate to say it, and again, these are all jokes, but this was not a joke, is I honestly think they about to move on for his services. And I'm hard pressed and trying to understand, like, for the life of me, why in the hell, like, for a player that got your skill set, your size, why are we having this conversation? Why is that even a joke? You know what I mean? Why is that something that you should be saying about your own fan base? Everything is all wrong about that, bro. Like, there's no reason that you should be saying that, nor is there no reason for your own fan base to feel that way about you. You know what I mean? And you go say casual, you can remove casual and just say Sixers fans. You know what I mean? Like, there ain't no way that should be a conversation or something that's being said, bro. AB said, "Who you got winning the chip?" It's tough right now, bro. It's absolutely tough. I tell you what, in the West, I got two teams that I see that probably going to represent the West. I got the Mavs and I got the Wolves. People are gonna say, "How you gonna pass over the defending champ Nuggets?" I just feel like both of those teams are the better team and can knock off that Nuggets team. I just feel like the Wolves and Nuggets. I feel like for the Nuggets, that's a terrible matchup for them. Absolute terrible matchup. I feel like Ant is gonna eat. I feel like Karl Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert is gonna be able to handle and deal with Jokic. Jamal Murray he's dealing with a nagging injury. It's not gonna get better because you're gonna be he's gonna have to play. They're gonna force him to play defense. You got McDaniels who's gonna be D'ing up. You got a lot of players on that Wolves team that are dogs, and people overlook that. That Wolves team led by Anthony Edwards, dogs. Hold on. Matter of fact, let me go back up real quick because the first thing brother said right in the building, Ant-Man is that dude. That is an absolute fact. And the fact that how he plays, his leadership style, and how he gives it up, and the way that team is understanding they're gonna go as far as he takes them. The Nuggets is in trouble, bro. And people don't think that. And again, we give them a shot because they're the defending champs. But I'm looking at the matchups. I'm looking at the healthier team. I'm looking at like who are the Nuggets gonna throw at Ant that's gonna slow him down. He's gonna cook Contavious Caldwell Pope. He's too small. He's gonna take him to the lower. He's gonna take him to the rim, or he's gonna play elbow extended. He's gonna be posting up a lot in this series. If Michael Porter Jr.'s guarding him, he's gonna blow past his ass every single time. Aaron Gordon, too slow. Bro, he's going to cook them. Do not be surprised if Anthony Edwards averages 30 plus in this series. Do not be surprised by it at all. And like I said, Karl Anthony Towns, who's had a reemergence or a resurgence, whatever you want to call it, he's going to be cooking as well. He's going to cook Aaron Gordon. And Rudy Gobert is going to be doing everything he possibly can to deal with Jokic. But the one sleeper, the one big, the one name that I did not mention, goddamn Nas Reed. Nas Reed is about to come out here. He already having a coming out party. He did that against the Suns in every facet, blocking shots, knocking down threes, going to the rim, having dunk out sessions. Nas Reed is about to eat, bro. And I'm telling y'all right now, do not be surprised if y'all see the Wolves go in there and handle business and gentlemen sweep their ass. Don't be surprised. This Wolves team is low-key stacked and loaded as hell. Do not be surprised, bro. Don't be surprised. But like I said, the second team that I have that I can see representing the West would be the Dallas Mavericks. And I mean, I think a lot of that goes without saying, but just for the sake of it, I'll say it. Kyrie and Luka is a different beast. That's a two-headed monster that we haven't seen like that in a while, man. And they both closes, they both finishes, they both have shown that they have the ability to close and finish in the biggest moments. And they're not afraid of the moments. That's one thing right there. They're not afraid of the moment. Either one of them can get their team involved or go get a bucket at will by themselves at any given point. Any one of them can do it. They can mess around and both have a 40-point game in the same night. And that's the type of players they are. And then it won't take away from any one of them. It won't take away from either one of them. So it's like that right there. And then you got Gafford. They got bigs that's lob threats, that can play defense. I think Tim Hardaway Jr. should be making, if I'm not mistaken, making a return. If they get past this team, he should be making a return in the second round. Derrick Jones out. Come on, man. Like this Mavs is dangerous, bro. And they poised and they got a coach in Jason Kidd who's one of the highest level, one of the best players in the NBA history. This team is they built to win it right now. Easy way to put it. You know what I mean? Easy way to put it. They built to win it right now. I'm gonna get in their credit, give them their flowers. That they got a team that has the utmost confidence in anything and everything they can do, and understanding that they have a player that's playing on their team right now that's done won it at the highest level and was one of the main reasons, if not the reason, as to why they won a championship in Kyrie Irving when I'm talking about when he going to play with Cleveland and LeBron. And then again, you got a coach who knocked off a LeBron-led team. Obviously, he had Dirk and Terry and some other veterans on that Mavs team. But again, he still won as a player, so he knows what it takes. And his basketball IQ and Jason Kidd's basketball IQ is through the roof. Everybody knows that. One of the greatest point guards that ever placed, played the game. So they got everything right there. It's the perfect pot to be boiling it up right now. They cooking it up. You know what I'm saying? They cooking it up. So them my two teams right there. Hopefully that answer your question, AB. My bad, man. I had to kind of be a little long-winded. My bad. My Doug Ryside voice, respectfully. I had to be a little long-winded. AB said, yeah, it's looking like you're right. Yeah, it's gonna be tough, bro. Obviously, coming out of the East, for me, coming out of the East, it's gonna be Celtics or it's gonna be Knicks. It's gonna be Celtics or Knicks. Because that Celtics team, obviously, they with Porzingis out there, bro, that team is a monster. There ain't no other way to put it. And then you still got Al Horford, a veteran center that can do everything Porzingis can, except for he's not as tall. Probably not as not as aggressive, things of that nature. So you got Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum, and then you got Porzingis, and then you got Derek White, again, the unsung hero. I saw the craziest thing out there where they was talking about Derek White with hair versus Derek White with no hair. Derek White with no hair doubled up his numbers in every single facet all across the board, which is insane to me. But hey, that boy did that. He did the opposite of Samson. You know what I'm saying? Samson lost his he lost his hair and lost his powers or lost his strength. Shit, Derek White lost his hair and that boy done went Super Saiyan mode on him, which is crazy to me. But hey, that's a savvy vet, man. That's the one at the highest level. He know what it take too. A lot of people overlooking that pickup. And then my man's Drew Holiday. I forgot who I was arguing with about Drew Holiday and the championship pedigree that he brings to that team as well. They asking him to do what? Play the solid point guard position. That's what they're asking him to do. And what is he doing? Exactly that. Drew Holiday is still one of the top defenders in the league, one of the smartest players. Again, championship pedigree because he won a chip with Milwaukee. And he's bringing all of that right there to the Celtics. Smart player and a gritty player. You know what I mean? So for them in the East, it's going to be them or the Knicks, man. Them the only two teams I can say. Only two teams I can say, because when you look at, let's just say, let's just say the Cavs or the Bucks. It don't matter who come out of that series. The Celtics is beating the brakes off their ass. They gentlemen sweeping, if not sweeping them. The Cavs can't do nothing with that Celtics team. And the Magic, they can't do nothing with them, but the Magic don't know no better, so they going to try to do something with them. As weird as that may sound to anybody, that if you get it, you get it. You know what I mean? That's how I'm looking at it. The Magic don't know no better, so they're going to go out there and try to compete at the highest and hardest time. The Cavs, they're going to be looking at it like, man, this is going to be a daunting task. I think we can get them. We just got to, hope that they, what I'm saying, strategically are missing shots or doing this and that. The Magic is like, man, they're a good team, but shit, we coming. Like, we going to play. We don't care if we lose or however play out. We going to give y'all everything you're looking for and then some. It's going to be two different types of energy. And my bad, y'all. I didn't mean to venture off and go off into that and kind of be a little more long-winded about it. I was cooking on Tobias Harris, goofy ass, and him saying that quote that saying the thing that he said. Obviously, he said it as a joke, but shit, right now it's not looking too bright for your future with the Sixers uniform on, bruh. Like, I think they gonna go ahead and move on from him. They gonna move on from him. I don't see him coming back next year. I don't see him coming back. They gonna go ahead and make some trades and get him up out of there. Just because, again, they gave you that max contract. They gave you an extension, and you ain't gave them nothing to show for it. You done took the back seat and every opportunity given to you, bruh. And that Sixers, that fan base, they not having that. Hell no. They not paying their hard money to go there and see you go out there and drop a zero ball in the game where they need you. And this didn't happen more than once. They're not seeing you like just showing up, collecting a paycheck, and you being a forgotten individual on this team. A lot of people forgot he was even on this damn team, to be honest with you. A lot of people forgot Tobias Harris was out there. Who was people focused on from the Sixers? The name, obviously, the biggest name that jump out right away, Joel Embiid. Second name, Tyrese Maxey. Third name, Kelly Oubre. Fourth name, you can go Kyle Lowry. This man right here is an afterthought. He is not a person on the team that people are saying, like, bring him back next year. They not. Nobody's saying that. Nobody thinking about it. Nicholas Batum comes ahead of Tobias Harris. Like, and again, this is all off the dome. I'm not even looking at their roster. This is all off the dome of players that come to mind before Tobias Harris on that team. That's the wild part. That's the wild part, bro. Like, so I said he gonna be moving on. I don't know where he gonna go. He gonna be going somewhere. It's not gonna be in the Sixers uniform. He gonna be going somewhere else, man. He gonna be going somewhere else. So it's gonna be what it's gonna be. It is what it is, and we're gonna have to see how it pan out. We're gonna have to see what they end up doing. We're gonna have to see if they decide to go ahead and keep rocking out with it. I don't think it's gonna happen, but I think he up out of there. That's just me personally. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all think Tobias Harris gonna be with the Sixers next year, or y'all think he gonna be up out of there? Y'all let me know. And that's so. I'm gonna segue to the next my next little topic, the playoff reactions, because I wanted to just talk about it. Like, I'll take it right on the chin right away. My Lakers being swept, gentlemen sweep. Shit happens. Shit happens, bro. Actually, I take that back. Shit don't happen. They got exactly what they played for. Exactly what they played for. What do I mean by that? You can't get swept last year. As for this team, hey, Santa answered he answered your prayers. He gave you what you wanted, was a rematch against a team that swept you. And guess what you did? You got gentleman sweep. And you led in every single one of these games by double digits in this series this year. And you managed to win one game. You got exactly what you asked for. No tears, no, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when you got let up, hell no. I ain't letting up nothing. They got exactly what they played for. They got worked, and they got exactly what they played for. It is what it is. You're not getting no pass from me. Everybody know I'm a diehard Lakers fan. My fandom is real, is loyal. I'm not delusional about my fandom. That's the only difference. They gonna get this work as well. They not getting no pass from me. You play like that. What is it? You play dumb games, win dumb prizes, or play stupid games, win dumb prizes. That's what you get. Now you seeing the aftermath of that. Now you seeing a coach being fired. Is it justifiable, or is it something? Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna have LeBron on your team, yeah. Because when you lose the locker room, you can kiss that shit goodbye. Darvin Ham didn't have the locker room. So since Darvin Ham never had the locker room, I can't say he lost the locker room. He never had it. So you can kiss that goodbye. What's the next one I got? And then for them to, ADA said my team got swept, shaking my head. Oh, you talking about the Suns? Yeah, we're gonna react to them right after my team. I was going down the line, the teams that got I consider my team getting swept, even though they didn't get swept, gentlemen sweep. Because they shouldn't even have lost the series. They should have been up, or they should still be playing now. But they gonna get this work, bro. Like D'Angelo Russell, if he's not scoring, he is a goddamn cone. If he's not scoring, let me show y'all. Let me see if I can do this, man. I don't know if it'll let me do it. I probably won't. If D'Angelo Russell is not scoring, bro, this I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show y'all how helpful he is if he's not scoring. Let me show y'all. Let me pull this up for y'all right now. Let me share this with you real quick. Y'all bear with your boy one second. 1 second. So if D'Angelo Russell is not scoring, this is what he is. If he ain't scoring, this is what he is. He has no other effect on the game. No other effect at all. Can't play D. He can't play D. If the world was ending and they said, D'Angelo Russell, get us 2 or 3 consecutive stops on the defensive end, and you will save the world. Y'all better do all this, and y'all better do all that, because it ain't happening. We all gone. We all up out of here. All of us. If he ain't scoring, can't do nothing else, bro. He not helpful whatsoever. So do I see him being gone? Potentially, because Gabe Vincent got healthy. He got healthy towards the end of the year. We all know D'Lo was the best 3-point shooter on the team and things of that nature, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be interesting because D'Lo did a smart thing, right? D'Lo created a small narrative that there was a beef between him and Darvin Ham, right? Which could have potentially affected the way he's being utilized. Only issue with that is everybody know your ass can't play defense. So are people going to believe that narrative? Are the Lakers organization is LeBron, AD? Are they going to believe that narrative of thinking like that? That's the only thing that's waiting to be seen if he's going to return next year or not. That's the only thing. So we got to wait to see what's going to happen. You know, we got to wait to see what's going to happen. And then if I'm not mistaken, I actually just got a notification that is the Lakers have fired the entire coaching staff in addition to Darvin Ham. God, that's not funny. That's not funny. Lakers is clean as shot, bro. They trying to do a, what is it called? I can't think of the word, man. I can't think of the word. They trying to do a fresh start. They trying to do a fresh start, but from the coaching staff position, like perspective, they getting rid of anything and all things to change up something from that perspective. They're not playing. But the next team after that, man, that we gonna cook on, that did get swept, and my man, he didn't want to say it, but I'm sorry, man. Who else getting this work, man? Who else gonna get this work? Let's see. Oh, let's see. How do I want to do this, and who do I want to put up here? I think I'm gonna choose this here because this is kind of funny. Let's go ahead with this one right here. Let's go ahead with this one right here. 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I want to go to that. I can't show that one. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to this. Yeah, AB. They fired the entire coaching staff, bro. Breaking news. Breaking news, bro. They not playing. Not playing at all. But this one right here was the one for me. Let me see if I can make this one share for y'all so y'all can see it real quick. This one was the one for me right here. That one right there. That's the one for me. You got my man's and is that Alexander Walker right there telling telling Devin Booker go home. Telling KD go home. But boys, hey, matter of fact, let me do this, man. This might be wrong. A lot of people might have something to say about this, but somebody buy my man's a brush, dude. Somebody give my man's a brush. I'm gonna share this joint real quick, and we're gonna keep cooking. We're gonna keep cooking, man. We're gonna absolutely keep cooking. Y'all, let me share this with y'all real quick. Who we got up on deck? We got Mr. Never Comb, Never Brush. Mr. Never Comb, Never Brush. KD. Yeah. Hey, nobody's above reproach. No, they getting his work. Yeah, now they fired everybody. They fired the breaking news. They fired the entire coaching staff along with Darvin Ham. They cleaning shop. They looking for a whole new everything. And the owner did that to keep LeBron. I bet, bro. The owner did that to keep everybody. To make the what is it? Laker fans happy to try and appease the players, like everything. They did everything, bro. The only thing I think they should have did was kept Phil Handy. I don't know why they chose to let him go, because he is amongst fan favorite, along with player favorites as well as a coach. Very surprised at that, but I'm surprised. But as far as like for the Phoenix Suns, yeah, they got swept, bro. Like I said, that bruh, the Timberwolves weren't playing no games with the Suns team, bro. No games whatsoever. Is this a hit on KD legacy? KD did everything he could do for this team. And if you go look at the numbers, he did everything he could do. Now, Devin Booker, does this take a hit on his record? I'm going to have to say yes. Why do I say yes? Devin Booker has had CP3, DeAndre Ayton, obviously, we know he's not at the upper echelon of the players and stuff like that. DeAndre Ayton has, or not, Devin Booker has had teams that have been, well, shit, obviously he had a Suns team where they got to the finals and they choked it away. So this is going to be a hit on his legacy, bro. How many other teammates does this dude need? How many more opportunities with like great teammates do he need for us to look at it and say he's just an efficient, you know what I'm saying? He's an efficient scorer, nothing else. He be getting ate up on the defensive end. His ball handling is trash. A lot of people won't say that. If you look at Devin Booker, he is a get to my spot player, get to my spot scorer, meaning you ain't gonna get crossed over. He ain't got no Kyrie, Steph handle. He ain't got no guard handle like that. He got a mid-range, and if he gets hot from mid-range, then he's shooting a three. Otherwise, he just got a mid-range. He's not an elite player as far as like that. He's not an Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is a better player than Devin Booker to me, and it's not even close. Like, his handle is trash. If you force him to go a certain way, bro, he gonna turn the ball over. He a crybaby. He give off bright skin energy. I ain't gonna say light skin. He give off bright skin energy, and that ain't me color banging. That's just a lot of people. If you know, you know. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Book. Book is he a cold player, but you can see the limitations to his game. It's clear as day. It's a game plan and scheme for him. Get in his head and force him a certain direction or force him to over dribble. He gonna turn the ball over. Plain and simple. If I can see that, I know damn well them NBA scouts, the film guys, all the guys can see that. If I can see that, I know they can see it. And then there's more. I got more too. I got more in the clip for it as well. That's just some light work of just kind of talking about it. You know what I mean? Bradley Beal, got to figure him out too. Obviously he battled injuries all season long. It's a matter of him getting healthy and getting his legs back under and getting his confidence back and things of that nature. But Bradley Beal ain't look the same either. That man getting the bag and he's playing like he belongs in a bag. I mean, it is what it is. We not handing out passes over this way. Nobody getting hall passes. Nobody getting no get out of jail free cards. None of that's happening this way, bro. Everybody getting held accountable. Only thing with Bradley Beal, I'll say this: he a dog on the defensive end. If he ain't scoring, he can still affect the game. He gonna go down there and crash boards. He gonna say, my scoring ain't going. I'm gonna lock down on defense. I'm gonna give him my stance play D. I'm gonna be a point guard first. I'm gonna look to pass first. He can affect the game in other ways. Devin Booker gets cooked on the defensive end. When it comes to assisting and actually like making good decisions with the ball, not so great. Rebounding, doesn't do it often. It's like he's he's a little mid. I don't know how else to really put it. But Bradley Beal, he gotta take this off season to get himself fully right, so he can show that he's still the Bradley Beal that when he was in Washington was bodying people on both sides of things. Like that's the person you got to see. KD gonna do what KD do, scoring, efficient 7-footer that we ain't never seen. Plays both ends of it, and just plays basketball. I ain't got too much negative or too much to really gripe about or say about KD because it's efficient. He's efficient at what he does, and he gives you everything you could ask for out there. Challenges at the rim, rebounds, assists, mid-range, 3-point, free throw, contests at the rim, rebounds, plays defense. Like he does everything. So there ain't too much. there ain't really too much I can really harp about or give him beef over or anything like that. There ain't much I can do about it. But everybody else, oh hell yeah, get that work. Getting that work. Like I expect more out of Devin Booker, but at this point in his career, I don't think we're gonna see a change from that perspective. So it is what it is. You know what type of player you're gonna get. Now you got to build around it to see what's gonna happen. Nurkic, it depends on the matchup. Nurkic can be helpful and he can be harmful at the same time. Depends on the matchup. Outside of that, man, Grayson Allen, him going down, that hurt the team a lot. I mean, I don't know how else to really put it. Eric Gordon, a little long in the tooth. I think, yeah, he just, I don't know. Frank Vogel didn't utilize his roster the best he could have. That's the only I can put it. Easy way I can put it for him. So yeah, they got exactly how they deserve to play. The better team won, but they still played what they deserved and they got it. So hey, it is what it is, man. No passes being handed out, none of that going this way. For the Bucks, we know what that was for the Bucks, man. With Giannis being out and Dame being on one leg, the Pacers had to. That was their moment and their time to win that series. If those two are healthy, Pacers are cooked. Pacers is cooked. Them two is healthy. Pacers are cooked. So I ain't gonna say too much about that because if they healthy, they cook. I mean, that's the only way to put it. And the Pacers know that. You know what I'm saying? And they still was kind of, having to battle it. You know what I mean? With an old Chris Middleton out there cooking their ass. You know what I mean? My man Bobby Portis out there cooking their ass. Like Dame was out there cooking their ass. So for the moment, Pat Bev, like all these guys were cooking them at one scenario. It was just, again, it just wasn't their time, bro. It's pitted against them. So they got gentleman sweep. Heat. We know what it was with them. Terry Rozier and Jimmy Butler being out. Big difference. Absolute big difference for them. That's one of the reasons they got up out of there. I think the Heat might want to look at potentially trying to bring in some other people, man. Tyler Hero is cool, but he ain't winning. They got you one game. Him and Bam got you one game, and you need more out of that. You gotta bring in some other pieces or try to figure out something else that goes with it, man. What's good with it? My brother Thomas in the building. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you stopping through this joint. He got to do something. They got to definitely invest in looking at adding another player. I mean, I know that they were shooting a shot at Dame and the Milwaukee came in and snatched them up first, but they got to figure it out. They got to figure out who else they can snag or what else they can do. The Thunder sweeping the Pelicans. Now that I would say with Zion out there, it probably would have made a big difference. But with Zion not being out there, it kind of comes to be expected. Zion not being out there, Brandon Ingram being dealing with some stuff on his end and stuff like that. So that was to be expected. That Thunder team is nice, so that was to be expected. If they would have got one game where got gentleman sweep, again, that would have been expected. Them getting swept, I mean, it's not surprising, I guess is what I should say. Again, that Sixers and Knicks thing, I think I already kind of clicked on that, but I'll just say Knicks the better team. Sixers did everything they could do. Knicks the better team, and they walked out of there with it. Who we gonna see tonight win? I got Mavs. Closing the Clippers out. I don't see them playing around with this Clippers team and allowing a game 7 to happen because anything can happen the longer the series goes on. So I absolutely expect to see the Mavs go in there. I expect Luka and Kyrie to come out tonight and put it on their ass, for lack of better words, man. I expect them to come out there and just beat the dogs. Like I expect them to go out there and just man, oh man, like type thing. So yeah, that's my rundown for it for that one. I got Mavs going. I feel like the Clippers is kind of over the hill when the pressure is on and the pressure is going. I feel like they crumble. They crumble under pressure. They done did it each and every time, and they got one player on that team that is the king of crumble under pressure, and that's James Harden. So yeah, I see Paul George having a mediocre game. Russell Westbrook gonna bring the energy. He gonna do what he do. Um, what's my other man's name? Powell. He gonna do what he do. And then yeah, man, that's gonna be that. Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if James Harden give you an over or he gonna give you either a single digit scoring game or he gonna have a lot of turnovers if he have a lot of points. It's gonna be one of the two. But he not gonna show up. If he show up, I'd be surprised. Paul George is gonna go out there and he's streaky, so it's kind of hard to go to kind of guess what's gonna happen with him. He's streaky, but Harden, yeah, I ain't got no faith. I ain't got no faith or confidence in that man at all, bro. None. Mavs, yeah, Mavs is stomping their ass out. Don't care what nobody say. Mavs stomping their ass out. And then after that, the Cavs and Magic game. I feel like the Magic gonna win this and enforce a game 7, bro. Something telling me the Cavs gonna go in there and they gonna play around with this team. Come out maybe a little lethargic, or they gonna play around with this team, let them hang around. And the second half, you know what I'm saying? Orlando just gonna take off. I just have like this weird feeling that might be the case, man. So I want to see. I can't wait to see it, man. I'm gonna be watching these games. I almost thought about doing a play-by-play and calling it. Tempted to do it, but I probably won't. But hey, just so y'all know, and as a quick reminder too, conference finals start. Oh, will I do conference? I might do semifinals or I might do conference finals. When it start, I might start doing play-by-plays for and just doing like random selection or post a poll and have y'all pick a game and I'll do it. So y'all keep an eye out for that, man. So we gonna definitely keep cooking and turning up, man, and doing these lives, getting more content out, doing more coverage of things as well. So we're gonna have some fun with it, man. We're gonna keep grinding and keep working. But yeah, so we got that covered as far as one I wanted to touch on for them, for them matchups and series. And just making sure I got everything else I wanted to talk about out the way, and I did. So we good there. So anything y'all have in the chat for me, man, I can drop the link if anybody want to pull up, talk a little basketball with me. And then I'm gonna get my butt up out the way, man. So I'm gonna pull this link up real quick. Actually, let me go to this real quick. Pull this up, pin this joint in. If anybody want to pull up, chop it up, talk a little basketball. I think I got that pinned in. Yes, sir. Got that pin. Y'all, again, make sure you hit that like button and sub to the channel if you're new, man. Make sure you hit that like button and sub to the channel if you new. And as y'all can see, I think it should be showing and it should be back there if I'm not mistaken. Let me make sure, man. Oh, is it not? Oh no, did I not put it on? Y'all give me 1 second, man. Let me check some stuff real quick. Check something real quick for y'all. Check some stuff real quick for y'all, real fast. So my monetization should be back. It should be there by because they just reapproved it. So I completed everything for that. Got reapproved. So y'all let me know if y'all see the super chat button in there or not, because I can't see it on my end. I just want to make sure it's up and going on my side. If I gotta fix it, I'll fix it. But y'all Let me know if y'all see it. Let's see here. Should be seeing it right there. I think, right? So whoever in the chat, man, let me know if you see. Let me know if you see that super chat button or not, man. If it's not there, then I don't know what they're doing, but everything else is showing that super chat button is back, it's working, or monetization is back. I should say not super chat, but monetization is back. So y'all let me know if y'all see that. Whoever's sitting in the building listening in, y'all let me know. Type that in the chat, man. Let me know if you see it. See it in there. Let's see. I'm just trying to look myself, but I can't even pull this joint up. Don't see it? Okay. Okay, AB, I see that. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Let me see real quick. Let me see real quick. What is going on with that? Yeah, I'll have to look into that and figure that part out. But either way, yeah, man, we got the monetization back. So the super chat button should be there. It's not there. That's what my brother AB just told me. So yeah, we working on, man. We're gonna keep working. If anybody else want to support the channel in any type of way, y'all see the information flowing at the bottom of the screen. If you decide you want to support the channel in any type of way, it's right there. But yeah, man. All right, so got that. So I think I covered everything I wanted to talk about, man. Like I said, I ain't gonna be in there for too long. I'm gonna get my butt up out the way. Got some things I need to get to and attend to anyway. But yeah, if anybody want to chop it up, I'll give it another minute or two. And then otherwise nobody pull up. I'm gonna go ahead and hop my butt up out the way, turn some music on, go listen to my man K-Dot continue to cook. K-Dot continue to cook Drake goofy ass. And and we're gonna keep rocking out with it, man. Definitely gonna keep rocking out with it. Cause yeah, man, I'm loving that. I'm loving that lyrical beatdown session I'm seeing, man. Definitely rocking with K-Dot for sure. I'm definitely rocking with K-Dot. I don't know about how everybody else feel about it, what everybody else got to say, anything like that. Hey, I'm rocking with K-Dot all day on that joint. If I'm not mistaken, AB, I know you're a music guy too, man. Who you got in that little war of attrition so far, man? You got Drake or you got K-Dot, man. AB said K-Dot from back in the day. K-Dot, yeah, Kendrick Lamar, bruh. Kung Fu Kenny. He out here Kung Fu and Drake ass up. He out here beating the doors off it. hey, this junk is real. Yeah, nah, I'm talking about Drake from Canada getting his head beat in by Kendrick Lamar from Cali, bro. Kendrick Lamar from Cali. Kendrick Lamar from that like that joint. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about that man right there. I'm talking about that man that's out here cooking stuff. And speaking of that, bro, I think I'm gonna go ahead and also intertwine my Instagram and I'm gonna create a Twitter or is it called X? I'm gonna create whatever it's called. I'm gonna create one of them joints so then that way I can be, you know what I'm saying, hitting on all platforms, all social media. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Definitely I gotta turn it up a little bit more, man. So just going through YouTube by itself. I'm like, nah, all right. It's time for me to go ahead and venture out and dig deep and go ahead and turn this thing up another notch, man. He said Kendrick Lamar from the East. Oh, Kendrick Lamar Easy. Okay, yeah. Hey, K-Dot is man. That boy right there. That boy penmanship is beyond elite. Like I don't know what's past elite, but that boy penmanship is beyond elite. Like right now, that boy on a whole nother level. Triple entendres and everything he coming with it, bro. You gotta live. And some people saying the playback records ain't got no, or his records ain't got no playback value or something like that for these diss tracks. That definitely, you either got to be a bot or you got to be a Drake fanatic to say them records ain't got no playback value. I done listened to both of them numerous of times, bro. And like that, that joint that like that they hit like 9 million in like what was it? I mean, yeah, Kid, and then Kendrick passively just beating he passively just smacking Drake out right now in the most passive way of just saying like, bro, I'm not even focused on you. I'm focused on raising my son. Like that's wild to me, bro. That's absolutely wild to me that you giving this man the business like this and you not even like truly focused on him like that. You still priorities first. My son come first type thing. That's dope as hell to me. So Drake gonna come back with some melodies and this and that. But I think Kendrick got some stuff that's locked and loaded where it's like anything you can do, I'm coming with all the smoke. And I think Kendrick can go. He can go. You know what I'm saying? Kung Fu Kenny for a full track and it's over with because he got the energy with it, everything, bro. So for me, I'm loving it, man. It's hip hop. I'm loving it. I'm loving every part of it. I'm loving the lyrics I'm hearing. I'm loving how I'm loving all that joint, man. I'm catching all of them too, so I'm listening to it, man. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get my butt up out the way, man. I appreciate y'all coming through and rocking out with me for this hour and 16 minutes. Like I said, I don't expect or intend to be on here for too long, but I'm gonna pull up and cook with y'all, man. I might do a live tomorrow just as a pop-up. You never know. Never know. See what games they got going tomorrow. Matter of fact, let me take a look at that for y'all real quick. Let me see who we got going tomorrow. What's today? May 3rd, May 4th. Oh, okay. So NBA standings got jokes because they got game 7 to be determined. Lakers Nuggets. All right. Whoever left that on there, they mama a heifer. I'll tell you that. I tell you that much. But yeah, man. So let's see. I don't think go back to this real quick. Y'all pardon me 1 second. Let's see. So if the Clippers win, they'll play Sunday. So I think tomorrow is the Wolves and Nuggets. I might just do a play-by-play for that. What y'all think? Y'all want me to do it? I'm gonna post a poll on the community chat. Y'all let me know if y'all want me to do a play-by-play for that Wolves and Nuggets game, man. I happily do that, join, do a live on that, and do a play-by-play with that. But y'all let me know what y'all think. But again, man, I appreciate y'all rocking out with me, coming through. We got a super chat button back. I don't know why it ain't up on my on the live because we got my monetization back. But yeah, I appreciate y'all coming through. Smash that like button, sub to the channel if you're new. All the family that showed up and showed out, I appreciate y'all, man. People listening to the back, people catching the playback on it. I appreciate y'all rocking out with me, man. And y'all know what it is. I'll be back at y'all with another one.